Okay, in this video I will tell you about a relatively new machine translation service called iTranslate4eu. Their website is iTranslate4eu, and it's a company based in Hungary, and it's in fact a consortium with as members companies that are involved in machine translation. So they have companies like Sistran from France, which is a well-known player in this business. They also have a company like ProMT. Here they say it's from Germany, but actually it's a Russian company. And they have some other lesser-known companies like Linguatec from Germany, Skycode from Bulgaria, and so on. They have a web store because their service is a commercial service. You can get 10,000 characters for free for trial purposes, and you can buy lots of 1 million characters for €7 or 5 million characters for €35 and so on. So it's a kind of prepaid service like prepaid SIM cards in mobile telephony. If you compare that to the pricing of Google, Google charges $20 per 1 million characters. So in fact it's quite competitive since 1 million characters is only €7 with them. They support two CAT tools, MemoQ and SD Ultra Studio, but in fact Wordfast Classic is also supported, as we will soon be seeing. But before that I will log in to my account and I will select Settings and API Settings. So this is the place where I can find my API key that I can use in MemoQ or in Wordfast and so on. And I will now click on Settings. And I can see for my language pair or language pairs which providers are available. So if I were translating from Finnish into English, I could choose from only one provider, which is Sunda, a Finnish company. But if I translate from English into French, I can choose from 5 different companies, and I can restrict the list of selected companies down to a smaller number. So what I will do, I will select ProMT and Sistran, which are the big names in this business, because I noticed that Linguatec and Skycode and Trident, their results in this particular language pair were not very good quality. So now I have ProMT and Sistran as my selected translation service providers. I click on OK, and I can now move to Word. Here I have a sample document with 3 segments. In fact, it's an article that I took from the BBC. And let's go to the settings in Wordfast. So I click on the setup icon. Let's have a look at the version that I'm using. It's version 6.030, which is the latest version as of today. I will now go to translation memory and MT. And this screen is slightly different from previous versions. In previous versions, the MT providers were hard-coded, so you had Google as number 1, Microsoft number 2, and WordLingo number 3, and you could not change them. Now you can select them via a drop-down menu, so I can still have Google as number 1 and Microsoft as number 2. But instead of using WordLingo as before as number 3, I will be using iTranslate4eu. And with all of them, I can enter their respective API key in order to gain access to the service. Now I will have a quick look at the autocomplete tab, and here I have selected the usual options for machine translation. Now I can close my settings. Now I can start translating the first segment. I get 4 proposals. The first one is from Google Translate. The second one is from Microsoft Translator. And the third and fourth ones are from iTranslate4eu. So it's IT here. And the first one is from ProMT. And the second one is from Sistran. So I can choose whatever I want. So I will take the Google one, move to the next segment. And here again, I have 4 proposals from Google, Microsoft, ProMT, and Sistran. And again, I can have a look at them and choose whatever I want. I choose Google Translate again, maybe like this. And I move to the next one, and again 4 proposals displayed here. So that's how you could add iTranslate4eu, ProMT, and Sistran in this particular case when translating from English into French. Thank you for watching. Do hit the like button if you found this video useful. Subscribe to my channel for more similar content, and see you in the next video.